Avengers! Assemble. Hey, what's up, y'all? Martech79 here. We are back again today with another Marvel Legends action figure overview / mega haul review of all of the Eternals action figures. We had them all. We have every character that was released from Marvel Legends for the movie. We have Ajax, Accessory, Athena, Makari, Sprite, Icarus, Phaetos, Drig, Kingo, Crow, and the Build-A-Figure Genshin. Yeah, I'm very excited to get all these in. It took me a few weeks to acquire all these figures. It was pretty easy to get the first few, but we had to work a little hard for Ajax. She was a Walmart exclusive, and of course, every Walmart in my city was sold out, so we had to hit eBay for her. Probably the hardest one that I actually had to put some effort into actually acquiring. Everybody else was pretty much collecting dust on every store that I checked, man. So, I don't know, this movie just is not getting a whole lot of hype around it, and the toys, the figures, are not really getting a whole lot of hype either. So that's why I decided to do a single full-fledged video of all of them. You know, I just didn't really see the point to separate this into 10 different videos. I couldn't do it. So we're doing it all here. So hopefully everybody appreciates the effort that is about to go into this video. If you enjoyed the movie, great. If you didn't and you're still watching, great. His hands are big. Why is Icarus' hands so big? That's odd. There's a lot to go over here. So let's crack all these open and let's get started. All right, and we are back, man. And now we finally have everybody out of the package. That, by far, out of 4 years of doing the figure reviews and overviews, that took a few hours getting everybody out of the package and like playing around with them for a second and then getting them into a pose, into this little design here for you guys. So hopefully that does not go underappreciated. Hopefully y'all understand the behind the scenes that went into this. But okay, enough about that, man. I'm going to just take a quick look at each figure one by one. Then we'll go through some quick articulations. Then we'll say what the best is, what the worst is, and if they're worth adding to your collection. So let's get right to it. So Ajax, got her with her crown poster. She is the leader of the Eternals. Comes out good. Have no complaints at all. Salma Hayek, beautiful woman, comes out really good. Very happy with that. She also comes with an extra head sculpt as well. Uncrowned version. Just long flowing hair. If you're interested in that, comes out well. This was the most expensive one. I had to pick this one up from eBay. She was $32.99. She was a Walmart exclusive, but of course, by the time I started hunting for these figures, she was already well beyond sold out. So, yep. Next, let's take a look at Icarus. Comes out good. I like the face sculpt. Outfit comes out good. Really cool blue and gold design. Looks similar to Ajax. He is the most powerful Eternal. It's the power of flight and eye lasers, a bit of super strength. He also comes with an extra head sculpt with the eye lasers here. I might swap these out. I haven't decided yet, but I feel like this comes out really good. I would have preferred, instead of the little blaster, I wish they would have had like a shooting out laser effect, not just a sparkle on his eyes. Like if it would have been like a shooting out effect, then I definitely would have swapped it out. It would have been a no-brainer, but it still looks decent though. Let's take a look at Phastos here, the scientist, the Eternals. Not my favorite here. I wish the arms, you could be able to move those a little bit closer together to get him into his Naruto poses. Kind of like how you see on his artwork there. Kind of impossible to get him to move his hands together, so it's kind of a disappointment. Face comes out good though. Outfit is decent. Comes out good nonetheless. Just a little bit of articulation issues. Derek, face sculpt comes out good. His outfit, the color scheme of his outfit is probably my favorite. I'm always partial to the black and red. Looks good. Really do like that. Kingo, got to love him. Just posing him with his pointed cosmic energy blast effects here. I feel like that face sculpt really comes out good for Kingo as well. Really liking his purple, gold, and black outfit. Comes out good. Oh, and if you guys are curious, all of these, aside from Ajax, I paid $19.99. So this was basically an investment. Let's take a look at Accessory. Face sculpt comes out good. Have her posed with her creation hands here. Pretty cool. I really loving her face sculpt there. It's beautiful, man. Now, probably my favorite actress from the entire movie, Angelina Jolie as Thana. She comes with the most accessories. Comes with a little dagger, crescent moon spear, and a katana, and a flaying sword as well. Pretty cool. She had a bit of a tough time standing though. I had to really reposition her ankles to get her to stand properly. But aesthetically pleasing though. I have no complaints at all. Look at that. Just look at that face sculpt. You cannot beat that for $19.99. Let's take a look at Makari here. It is very much possible to get her into a running pose. I wish she would have come with another open palm hand. She comes with some fisted hand here that she comes packaged with. It's pretty cool. She's the speedster of the group. Basically, same powers as Flash, Quicksilver, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, pretty cool though, man. We have Sprite. Comes out good as well. Outfit, the baby blue, silver. Get that look at that face sculpt there. Comes out good, man. She has the power to make projections. Pretty cool. And she is stuck in kid form. And then we have the Build-A-Piece figure, Gilgamesh. Comes out good as well. Really liking that. The orange, the green. So you have to acquire the Sprite, the Makari, Accessory, Phaetos, Kingo, and Keurig to complete the Build-A-Figure. Icarus, Ajax, and Thana do not have Build-A-Piece figures. I guess that's why they come with so much accessories, but the other 6 figures have the Build-A-Piece figures, so maybe that's why they're kind of lacking out the accessory department. But here he is, built, comes out good. I have no really complaints with any of the paint apps on any of these figures. They come out, Gary, I feel like they look just like how they appeared in the film, so it comes out good, man. So last, let's take a look at Arrow here, the deviant villain of the film. Comes out good. He also comes with fisted hands as well, but I'm posing him with his vine tentacles, soul-sucking powers here. Pretty cool. All right, man, there's a whole lot going on here. So let's go ahead and let's run through some articulations here. Very fast, very quickly. Ajax first. Head down, up. Hair hinders it a tad bit there. Rotate 360. Tilt, tilt. Neck's a little bit long. Keep that in mind, but arm being out. No bicep swivel. Elbow in, straight it back out. No elbow swivel. Oh, yep, elbow swivel. There you go. Wrist up, out. No tilts, just up and down. Torso, tilt, tilt. Rotate 360, leg, cape, kind of hinders it a bit, out, out. The cape's hard plastic, which I do prefer. Don't get it twisted. It just hinders the leg articulation a bit though. Ankle, down, up, tilt, tilt. So good enough for Ajax. She would definitely, throughout her screen time, which wasn't much, that wasn't the most agile of the Eternals. So I feel like that is good enough for her. Accessory, head, down, up, tilt. Not really. Tilt that way though. The hair is gonna hinder the head from being tilted this way. But you can go down, barely up though. Arm, rotate 360. Kick it out. No bicep swivel. You do get an elbow swivel though, maybe. Yep, yes you do. Push it up. There you go. Bing. Wrist. Out. In. And rotate. Torso. Tilt. Maybe. You can rotate it. Tilt. To the right, to the left though, it's a little rough. You push it forward, not really. You can push it out though. Leg, kick forward, kick backwards, out. Gets hindered by her little skirt here. Again, hard plastic is what I personally prefer. Yeah, so not the best articulation with Sari. Still very aesthetically pleasing though. Thana, head, nope. Hair's gonna stop that articulation. Can't put it down. Get some of this dust off of her. Head, nope, none of that either. Hair is going to, as beautiful as it is, it's gonna stop the head articulation. You can tilt it slightly, tilt it to the right. Can't even really rotate it. You're gonna scratch the hair, so I wouldn't do that either. Arm, kick it out, rotate it 360, elbow swivel, push it in. And you get about 90 there. Wrist, push it in, push it out. Maybe. Huh. There you go. You gotta put some force to it though, but it can go in and out. And rotate it. Torso. Whew. Torso is not good. I feel like I saw another YouTuber do like a video on how to fix Thana's torso. I can see why, because that's terrible. It's like her breastplate is literally shifted outside of her body there. Do you see that? Bing, bing, bing. That's kind of insane. Yeah, it's not proportioned right, which is so unfortunate because Angelina Jolie was basically my favorite character from the movie. Down, up, yeah, rotates, 360. Leg, out, out, kick backwards, knee joint. Finally one, you can kind of kick the knee joint back there. Not all the way though, because it kind of gets hindered by some jointage there as well. Aesthetically pleasing with the face sculpts, but I can definitely see some half-assery going on with this one here, man, for sure. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Got a little bit of a paint defect on the leg going on there. That's just mine though. I'm sure that's not a universal issue. But definitely, I love the character. My favorite character gets the last place spot for the figure so far. That's crazy. How about that? But the point of this video is to look at the toy, not talk about the character. But if you didn't know, I definitely talked about this entire movie for 20 minutes in my last video. So make sure you give that a check out as well, especially if you enjoyed this video here. Makari working out her head here. She has some decent articulation, even with the long, dreadlocks going on here. Beautiful actress. Face sculpt's just top notch, man. I was talking to somebody on Facebook the other day about the Shang-Chi SH figure arts, and I just can't justify the price of going with the figure arts route when the face sculpts on the Marvel Legends are just this good. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I can get it if you want some super articulation going on. You can get them into some super action poses, but it's tough for me to justify spending that much money on figure arts when the alternative is just this $20 Legends that looks just as good, at least with the face sculpts. And some of the face sculpts with the Legends look even better than the SH figure arts, in my opinion. Of course, with the Dragon Ball stuff, it's just outclassed with it. You're comparing it to the Dragon Star action figures. But when it comes to these here, man, it's a no-brainer. You really need to put some thought into your purchases. That's just my 2 cents. I just did a thigh swivel on Makari here. Now, of course, like if you wanted to get her into like a serious running pose, that is definitely possible. Pretty self-explanatory. I mean, she just like flash here. But you would obviously need a stand though as well. But she can definitely get the job done though. So I feel like that comes out good. Look at that. Yeah, definitely. She might be my favorite when it comes to the articulation. I feel like she got more articulation than any other female I've looked at so far, which is good. It's very good because she was definitely one of the fighters of the Eternals, I would say. Let's look at Sprite. Head. Over, down, up, rotate 360. Arm, kick it out, rotate it. No bicep, elbow swivel, wrist, push it out, push it in, rotate the arm, the 360, torso, push it in, push it out, rotate it 360 as well. Leg, kick forward, kick it out, kick it in. She also has thigh swivel, knee joint looks good. You know, into running pose too if you wanted to. Ankle, bing, bing, tilt, and tilt. So pretty good there as well. It's good, man. It's good. Let's line these little things back up there. There you go. Let's get a look at Gilgamesh to build a figure here. Head down, not really. Up, there you go. Tilt, tilt, rotate 360. Arm, rotate that 360, push it up. Bicep swivel, elbow, all the way up. Fist. Torso, rotate that 360, tilt it, push it in, push it back. Leg, kick forward, kick backwards, all the way back. Thigh, swivel. These are beautiful figures though, man, they really are. I really did like the costume design of the Eternals. Came out good, really did. Definitely seems kind of small for a Build-A-Figure. I guess I'm happy to get that instead of spending an additional $20 to get just another figure. So Icarus here, head, down, up, rotate 360, tilt, tilt. I know I cannot be the only one that's noticing these freakishly large fists he's got going on here. His fists were not that big in the film. I don't know why they're that big here. It's just odd. This is odd, man, you know? Bicep. Tilt, tilt, forward, up. I mean, that's so weird. Language. This is weird, dude. Back, thigh, knee. Very shiny blue suit going on here. But yeah, I get the drift of what I'm doing here. I know I'm trying to do a lot of talking between the articulation of each of these figures, but I feel like if you peep one of my videos before, I have pretty much the core of the same thing of what I do on each figure. Up, down, rotate. It's Phaedos here, for peeps that forgot. I kind of got a feeling his articulation is not going to be that good with this big skirt he's got going on here. Biceps swivel, kind of some gappage there going on, so that's not good with that. And so you got to keep that in mind. So it looks like Phaedos here is in second place for last so far. I don't know, he might go to first. Let's try to kick this leg out here. There you go. There's something, there's a little something. I'm severely hindered by this skirt piece there, so I guess because he's a scientist. And leg. Still very aesthetically pleasing though. So, but definitely say with the bicep issues going on there with that, this is not that good. Not terrible though. Definitely not a deal breaker. I mean, you have to have them if you're gonna complete your Eternal set. So it's not like you're not gonna get them if you're completing these, but it's something definitely worth pointing out. So I definitely put him for, I say second to last, maybe even last, compared to Dana for worst when it comes to the articulation set of the figures here. All right, let's take a look at Derek. Head, bing, bing, bing. Torso, torso, tilt, tilt, rotate, bing, bicep, bing, elbow, bing, and rotate, bing, push it up, push it out. Look at this skirt piece there, the legs, push them forward, bing. Yeah, you're not pushing any of that back either, but at least the biceps come out better than Phaedos's did. So, not bad. Ankle, boom, bing, up, down. It's just not a whole lot of articulation options, not with this skirt piece going on here, man. It's just not. But, I mean, that's just how his costume was designed, though, so it is what it is. Okay, that's really it. Kingo here, head, down, up, tilt, tilt, rotate 360, rotate, up. So you're definitely gonna need some good articulation options for Kingo so that you can fire his bolts here, you know. Out, in, tilt, tilt, rotate. leg, out, back, knee. So looks like his is pretty good, I have no complaints with Kingo at all. I wish his little bolts would can straighten it out a bit. You could probably just hit that with some heat, maybe some hot water or so. Last but not least, let's get a look at Arrow here. Well, the background looks a bit different, but I had to kind of move him to the side to get the space to do his articulation. So head, down, up, tilt, rotate, 360, arm, push it down, I'll take that 360 degrees, push it out, torso, tilted forward, backwards, as you can see, leg, kick forward, hulking figure, back, knee joint. As he absorbed the Eternal's powers, he did begin to develop a man shape, leg, thigh, rotate that, foot down. Oh, you can tilt it, but you can barely kind of move it up and down though. It's for the best though, because it looked like he would be kind of tough to stand any other way. But comes with these little tentacles that you got to plug to his back there. Pretty self-explanatory, come packaged within the figure. And then, of course, he does come with regular fisted hands as well. But I figured I'd go all out for the shelf and give him his long little tentacles, you know, soul sucker, hand, finger things going on here. So, all right, man, let's get some final poses going on here, and then we will move everything to the shelf. If you're still with me, thank you. This was a very long, strenuous video to film, so yeah. Okay, now we're back again. So all in all, the poses really didn't change too much from the original beginning of the video. So we have Kingo firing off his blast there. Have Derek just standing in the stoic pose, ready to take over somebody's mind. We have Phaetos getting ready to make a cosmic entity, proportions to scientifically take over the world. Have Icarus with his eye lasers, going to take somebody out. Have Ajax looking like she's all-knowing, ready to spread some knowledge. Have Siri, look like she's ready to create some stuff. Have Athena ready to take on a warrior. Makari ready to take off running. I would love to put her in a running pose, but I'm kind of out of stands right now. So maybe I'll pick up another stand so we can get her into a running pose. Sprite here, ready to create an illusion. We have Gilgamesh ready to take on some deviants here. We have Arrow just standing stoic, ready to take on some Eternals. So comes out good, man. So okay, we had to clear out an entire shelf to prepare for these figures, man. So let's go ahead and get them set up, and then we will return to finish out. Right, and now we are back, man, and now we have all of the Eternals added onto a brand new shelf. If you're curious, if you follow all of my videos, I'm sure you're wondering. It's kind of the shelf with a lot of the Disney Infinity stuff. Then we have the MJ, the Ali, got the Loki stuff, Shang-Chi. Then we have our Justice League, DC stuff. And then we put the Eternals down here. At least it's still somewhat close to the main MCU shelf. Of course, I will probably never change this shelf. It just has so many iconic characters. Who in the world would I take off to try to fit all these Eternals on here? I mean, dude, there's just no way. Happy to get these in, man. My favorite figure from the line, Makari. Least favorite, action figure-wise, Athena is definitely rough. And definitely wasn't a fan of those Icarus hands, but I feel like he still comes out good on the shelf. But all in all, though, I'm not really disappointed with any of the figures. I feel like once you get them onto the shelf, that'd be great, man. So, I mean, if you enjoyed the movie, I'd say the figures are no-brainer. It's definitely a investment, though. I mean, it's about $140, $160 to get this onto the shelf, man. So, about the price of a figure arts, I guess. I don't know, if you follow my channel, you know, I can't even tell you how many figure arts figures I have. So, yeah, works out, man. Works out. I don't know if I would recommend the figure arts version of these over the Marvel Legends. I feel like these come out great, man. So, okay, that is going to do it. If you're still here with me, thank you for being here. Yeah, this was a long video to make, man. So, if you enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit that like button. make sure you hit that notification bell icon so that you'll know whenever I upload a new video. I try to do all of the MCU Marvel Legends action figures eventually. I might not get it out as early as some of the bigger YouTubers, but I will eventually get the figures out, man. I promise. So, okay. Follow me at youtube.com/SmartJack79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one. I'll catch you guys later.